best summer in LA.
Yeah, got your email.
I shopped on Rodeo, went to the Getty.
Got your postcard.
And, entre nous, I indulged in a little summer fling.
Is he in this trunk?
He was a paralegal where I did my internship. By day, I wowed attorneys in the boardroom. By night, I wowed Monsieur Fling in the bedroom.
Yeah, I had a lot of excitement in the bedroom, too. Bugs. This big, and they flew.
Mona, didn't you go out, meet any guys?
Clearly, you didn't read my email. Too many freaks, not enough circuses.
Well, wait till you see all the cute clothes I got. I think I even lost weight. I mean, can you believe there's a size smaller than a 0?
The more things change, the more they suck the same. Welcome home, kid.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Mom, having the chocolate flown in all the way from Belgium?
What has Mother always told you? When it comes to chocolate, coffee, and men, the richer, the better. Hey, Double D's. Oh, God, whatever you're planning, it's big. I'm gonna have to get my eyebrows waxed, aren't I? Yes, and as a general rule, yes.
We are planning a surprise anniversary party for my mom and daddy. Well, it won't be as much of a surprise for Mom since she's throwing it, but Daddy will be surprised. And you might want to consult the wax lady about those bristly hairs on the back of your thighs. What are you looking for?
My self-esteem. I swear I had it when I came in. Sugar Bear, ever since your father's heart attack, I've got a whole new outlook. Spin, live, love, spend. And that's different how?
It's all about the here and now. You can't wait for happiness to go on sale. If you want it, you gotta go ahead and pay full price.
There is no end to the rewards of good parenting. So, is it your 25th anniversary already? Don't age me, dear. It's our 24th.
And the highlight of the affair will be a family slideshow focusing, of course, on Daddy with his daughters. Did you bring your pictures?
I was wondering what you wanted these for.
Mona, there are only 6 pictures in here.
Well, there was a picture from last Thanksgiving of you, Daddy, and my arm, but you thought your lips looked greasy and you destroyed it.
Right. Then I guess I'll have to work with these.
Well, how many do you have?
I'm not sure. I've still got to get grades 4 through 12 out of storage.
Camille, these pictures are incredible. I mean, how did you get Beyonce to pose with that lion?
I didn't. We were on safari in Kenya. The lion ran up. I snapped the photograph. And I tell you, in addition to singing and dancing, the girl can run.
Oh, and where were these taken?
The Australian outback. I was there while they were shooting that Survivor show. Snuck over to their camp and got some really great nudes.
Hello, Mr. Probst. Nice boomerang.
Adam, don't you have something you need to do?
Yeah, but I'd be arrested if I did it right here.
Sorry about that, Camille. Adam's just a little coarse.
Coarse?
Yes, it means uncouth, crass, rough-hewn.
Rough-hewn? Where'd you get that?
I read, Mona. And all I'm saying is, when it comes to Adam's humanness, he's not human. So, back to business.
Please. So, with the cover art you've done and your freelance work, you are obviously qualified to shoot our new artist, Aristophanes.
Aristophanes? Really? Not very catchy, is it?
Okay, we're still working on his name.
I crossed it off the list.
Ooh, more nudes. I like those cinnamon buns.
Yeah, that's my ex. And the lady underneath him, his secretary.
The shadows are fabulous.
How can you stand to have a picture like that in your portfolio? I caught my ex-girlfriend cheating once. I just died inside. And then I put dog doodle on her car handles.
Wish I'd thought of that. Instead, I keep this as a reminder. That was the end of that, not the end of me.
Wow.
So, do you want me to shoot this nameless bloke or what?
Yes, definitely. We would love for you to shoot Scaramouche.
I'll go get the contract.
So, Mona, are you shagging him?
What? No. Spencer and I have been friends for years. He's so in the no shag zone. I mean, we don't even think of each other as shaggable. Ugh, he has zero shaggability.
Good God, woman, open your eyes. Look, it's George Bush with a book. You don't see that much.
I mean, who throws a 24th anniversary party? You know why she's doing it? I'll tell you why she's doing it. She's doing it just to rub my face in it for the 24th time. That's why she's doing it.
Ma, it's not like Big Diddy's skulking around looking for ways to annoy you. Hello, sweetness. Hello, bitterness. I came to invite you to my extravagantly faboo anniversary bash. I would have mailed this, but I knew you'd be here, sucking the joy from your daughter's life.
This is unexpected. Almost as unexpected as your new hair having no tire tracks. Guess the cat died a natural death this time.
Oh, did one of your 14 go missing? Miss Aubrey not anyone? Oh, okay. Did it suddenly get tropical in here?
Are we having a hot flash?
Don't be silly. Women in their mid-30s do not have hot flashes.
What does that have to do with you? Here comes menopause, here comes menopause. Here comes menopause. What?
Please, the woman came to invite you to a party.
That's right. Wait. You are having a surprise party for a man who just had a heart attack? I will be there.
You will? Wonderful. I assume you won't be bringing anyone.
No, because he ran off with some horse in stilettos.
Hence the party. Wow, Camille, I see the photo shoot went really well.
Yeah, the way you integrated the guitar and the torso, genius.
Genius. I should be charging more.
This look is perfect for Adonis.
Adonis. I rather like that.
Yeah, the only name left on the list was ridiculous.
What was it?
Ridiculous.
Wait a minute, this is Spencer.
Yeah, the sweet thing stopped by the shoot to see if there was anything I needed.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna do that. But this is a great candid. I mean, Spencer doesn't usually look so good in pictures. The camera tends to chunk him up.
It can make a brother look bloated.
Camille, I hope I'm not out of line asking this, but my family's having this big anniversary thing Saturday, and I was just wondering if you'd consider taking some shots like these. Maybe get a few hundred of me and my dad.
I'd be glad to do you a favor. I've got to run. Call me with the details, and I'll be sure to bring my Elton John slimming lens. It also adds hair.
There's a party on Saturday.
Yes, pick me up at 8 and wear anything but that orange Sean John.
You told me you liked that.
I'm sober now.
Oh, you heteros and your games. Why do you do that to him?
Do what?
Can't you see?
See what?
The truth. I'll see no more.
You haven't said anything.
Exactly.
Get out.
I've already left. And exactly how much is this surprise gonna cost me?
Daddy, we have to have the Cristal and the Camembert and the Beluga.
Just tightening. Can't breathe.
Ain't nothing wrong with your heart, little mister. And I've got the torn 90 to prove it.
You got me.
2 times, as I recall.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, Dad, I didn't know you were going to be up here.
Just passing through on my way to the poorhouse.
Actually, Doodlebug, your father and I off to do his cardiovascular exercise. Brisk 2-mile walk. That's once around Burberry and twice around Neiman's.
Just tightening.
That's the third message he sent today. Summer fling is starting to feel more like summer cling.
Well, why don't you want to see him anymore?
After Neil and I broke up, I needed a relationship vacation, and Summer Fling and I agreed that there'd be no strings. Well, there were little fuzzy handcuffs, but no strings.
Did you call me up here just to flaunt your sex life?
No, I wanted you to preview the slideshow. Look, me and Daddy when I was born, me and Daddy the first time you took me sailing, and that's you.
With Dad hiking in the Grand Canyon? And there we are in front of the Eiffel Tower. And at the Wailing Wall with Whitney and Bobby.
Amazing, right?
Beyond amazing, especially since I've never been to any of these places.
But everyone at the party will think you have. I am a whiz with iPhoto. Look, here, I gave you braids and uncrossed your eye.
A year after fate dumped you on my doorstep, you still don't get it.
Mona, I saw how you reacted to all the pictures I had, and I just wanted to make sure you had just as many.
But you can't digitally rewrite family history.
Yes, you can. Control-Alt-7 with
Enough
iPhoto.
about iPhoto. This is not my childhood.
I just wanted there to be a balance.
Well, there wasn't any. You grew up really knowing our father, and I didn't, okay? I'm sorry my relationship with him is too pathetic for your little slideshow. You'd think Dee Dee would have learned something about me over the last 12 months. I mean, why can't you just leave things alone?
Because her mother's an ass.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I just like to point it out at every opportunity.
This whole thing with the pictures just reminded me how much Dad wasn't there.
Well, you know, pictures don't necessarily tell the whole story.
Yeah, but no pictures do.
Mona, fixation on the past is the most significant obstacle to contentment in the present. I think you just need to move forward. If that doesn't work, eat a cheesecake. And don't stop till you hit cardboard.
If this is the best Monsieur Marcel can do, we are clearly facing a tablecloth crisis. What do you think?
I think I'm an idiot. Whenever I try to do anything nice for Mona, I wind up making her feel worse. What kind of sister does that? I'm just this callous, unfeeling, thoughtless, insensitive, jump in any time, Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I drifted.
Are you okay?
Just feeling a little run down. What were we discussing?
Mona.
Oh, yes. I don't think you should make a career out of cheering her up. I mean, you have better luck finding real diamonds in Phyllis's jewelry jar.
I just wish things were different for Mona and Daddy.
It's very compassionate of you, sweetheart, but you can't turn back time. Well, not without a good 20 grand and a surgeon who's discreet.
Good morning, squatters.
And where have you been, young lady? Out late again acting like some tramp? After all I've done for you, it just tears me up inside.
I'm 3 minutes late, and what do you care?
I don't. That's my monologue for tonight. I'm auditioning for an all-male, all-Asian production of Gypsy, and I'm a shoo-in for Mama Rose.
A Gaysian gypsy? Good luck with that show. What are you two doing in here?
I got the Adonis press release you wanted.
And I brought you a message from Big Daddy Charles. He wants you and Dee Dee to meet him for lunch today at the Riverdale Country Club. Oh, can I eat your lean cuisine?
Well, I would love to have lunch with Daddy at the... Wait a minute, I bet Dee Dee's behind this. Man, when she decides to work a nerve, she just puts on spurs and rides that puppy.
So, it's a free lunch with your pops.
Yeah, but don't you and I have plans?
Oh, no, I'm cool.
More odd behavior from Spencer. Maybe somebody's trying to tell you something.
Maybe somebody has to go put on jazz pants for an audition.
Okay, first of all, they're jazz shorts. And can I leave the bitchy to me?
Excuse me, Roberta, could I have another basket of the olive bread?
Going for 3, are we? When you carb loading for a marathon?
No, I'm just trying to fill the time while I wait for my dad and my sister.
Oh, she called. She ain't coming.
What?
Hello?
Dee Dee?
Hey, Mona. You having a good time?
No, where the hell are you two?
What do you mean, you two? Daddy's not there having lunch with you?
Even I'm not having lunch with me.
Hold, please. I have another call. Hello?
Dee Dee, honey, I'm tied up with the real estate board. I'm going to need to reschedule lunch. And tell your sister I'm sorry, too. I love you.
You know, Mona, one of the nuttiest things just happened. You are gonna laugh.
He's not coming, is he?
He's not. That's the funny part. I never was. I wanted you two to have lunch, you know, to make up for the time you didn't have with them. And from your chilly silence, it's pretty clear you're mad at Daddy.
No, I'm mad at you.
Ooh, that wasn't clear from your chilly silence.
You know, Dee Dee, I don't have to go looking for disappointment because you always dig it up. Always. Roberta, where's my olive loaf?
There you go. And if you're thinking about dessert, might I suggest something from our sugar caddy? Our equal is particularly fresh today.
Ma, if you're here to say I told you so, please don't.
Is that how you see me? As someone who always says, I told you so?
I don't necessarily see you that way so much as I hear you that way. So please don't start in about Dad and how unreliable he is.
I would never do that at a time like this. I mean, Lord knows Charles isn't perfect. He's arrogant, stubborn, inconsiderate, short. But he's your father, and that's why I try not to be negative about him.
And I appreciate that.
Mona, you know, it's only natural for you to have certain expectations of your father.
But I was at a place where I was comfortable having none. Now, thanks to Dee Dee, I'm wondering where the hell was my father all those years?
Well, he may have been there more than you remember.
Pictures of me? And I'm guessing the guy without a head is Dad.
I was more bitter about the divorce than even I knew. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Oh.
A box of heads? What am I supposed to do with these?
Honey, get some glue and put your childhood back together.
Looks like you missed one.
Actually, I couldn't bring myself to butcher that. Look how proud he is holding you. You are his firstborn, and you have a connection with your father that no one can ever take away.
You damn sure tried with the scissors, though. Thanks, Ma. Oh.
Okay, I'll see you later, baby. I prepped her for you.
Hey, Mona. Hope you like roses. They come from my heart.
Actually, they come from someone else. They're addressed to you.
So I re-gifted the flowers from Mr. Fling. Just please hear me out.
Listen, I'm okay. And I was fine with my relationship with Dad until you pointed out what was defective about it. And I know it's foreign to you that somebody could have a relationship that isn't perfect and actually be happy with that. But I do, and I am. It's how I cope.
Wow, you've really got this thing with Dad in perspective.
I'm talking about you now. You're my sister, and that's my cross to bear.
I didn't see the change-up coming.
Guess you have a lot to learn about your sister.
So do you.
Not really. While you were away for the summer, I house sat, remember? That's a curious, shower head you've got there.
It's therapeutic.
I bet it is. Adam, I'm on my way.
Okay, I give! Your constant verbal assaults have finally worn me down. I'm reduced to emotional rubble. For 62 grueling days, I have been gossip-free, but a man who wears a thong can only be so strong. Spencer loves you. He's loved you since college. He told me so himself at Jason and Karen's wedding. He's been fighting it for years, and it's killing him inside. Whew, I'm spent.
Spencer actually told you this?
From his own sensual but manly lips.
Yeah, I had sensed that something was going on with him, but is this possible?
Trust me, Spencer is passionate about you. I listen. I see. I know.
Previously on Half and Half.
I had the best summer in LA.
Yeah, got your email.
And, entre nous, I indulged in a little summer fling.
Is he in this trunk?
We are planning a surprise anniversary party for my mom and daddy. Well, it won't be as much of a surprise for mom since she's throwing it, but daddy will be surprised.
Camille, these pictures are incredible. I mean, how did you get Beyonce to pose with that lion?
I didn't. We were on safari in Kenya. The lion ran up. I snapped the photograph. And I tell you, in addition to singing and dancing, the girl can run.
You suddenly get tropical in here.
Are we having a hot flash?
Don't be silly. Women in their mid-30s do not have hot flashes.
What does that have to do with you?
Spencer loves you. He's loved you since college. He told me so himself at Jason and Karen's wedding. He's been fighting it for years, and it's killing him inside. Whew, I'm spent.
Yeah, I'd sensed that something was going on with him, but is this possible?
Spencer is passionate about you. I listen. I see. I know. How'd I miss that?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Good, you're home. I gotta talk to you.
Can it wait, say, 3 to 5 minutes?
No. I just saw Spencer in the elevator at Delicious slobbing down Camille, our new photographer.
So?
He didn't tell me first. No, I don't mean he had to tell me before he tongued her, but now I realize this has been going on for a while. I mean, the canceled lunches, the whispered phone calls. We're supposed to share everything.
Mona, some things are private and cannot be discussed because they could turn a person's world upside down. I mean, that's why I can't tell you about the miscellaneous baby I might be pregnant with, so get over it.
Know what? Spencer can wait. Did you say miscellaneous baby?
I am just one trickle away from knowing my fate.
Oh my God, Dee Dee, who, when, how?
Mr. Summer Fling on the beach, and I think you know how.
How could you not use a condom? You took a whole suitcase full.
Of course we did, but it broke. I think the salt wore it down.
Oh, from the ocean water.
No, from the margaritas. Mona, what am I gonna do if I'm pregnant? I'm only in my 2nd year of law school. I'm just getting used to being on my own. How can I be independent with a dependent?
Well, maybe you're not pregnant. I mean, how late are you?
28 hours and 19 minutes.
You might want to hold off on buying a breast pump.
Mona, I have gained 2 pounds and I am craving salami. I'm going insane. Would you mind if I peed alone?
Actually, I'd prefer it. But please call me as soon as you know. I'll be at Spencer's. Hey, can I tell him you might be knocked up just to break the ice?
No, you cannot.
Well then, can I tell Dad? I've been waiting years for you to mess up this big.
Not a few screams of joy. Suddenly the whole neighborhood's... Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me, nipple guy. And I have to tell you, my feelings are a little hurt. That's why I'm here. In the middle of a sex scene.
Can this wait? I have a guest.
Oh, she's still here?
Yes, she is.
Camille. Hi.
Yep, Camille. Y'all met, remember? At work, when everybody had on pants.
Care for a little vino?
No thanks. I don't like drinking out of Spencer's jelly jars.
Oh, me either. I'm pretty much game for anything, but I draw the line at Welsh's grape collectibles. We have actual glasses now.
Ain't she classy?
We? Is she living here?
Oh, no, darling. Relax.
Look, I just didn't want to tell anyone about us until I knew it was real.
That's okay. I just thought we were friends, that's all.
Come on, Mona. Don't go questioning our friendship over this.
And if I may butt in, which I'm going to do anyway, so don't try and stop me. Friendship's not always defined by the sharing of secrets. Sometimes it's defined by the giving of space.
Oh, that's nice. Real nice.
I suppose you make a point. Some sort of grown-uppy, more mature than I am kind of point. And I will contemplate that point on the other side of this door.
Well, thanks for playing. See you later. Bye.
Oh.
Don't mind Mona. She's, well, once you meet her mother, you'll understand.
I knew you'd lose that man if you didn't do something. Now look what's happened. Not only have you lost him to an older woman. And a foreigner at that. You let that woman sail across the ocean to take your man.
Ma, Spencer wasn't my man.
And you know why? Because you didn't listen to your mother. I begged you to get to that man before somebody else did. Now you can't get to him because somebody else listened to her mother and beat you to the goods.
He's just a friend. Sure, a friend I spend most of my free time with, but hey, if he's happy, I'm happy. I'll just have to get a hobby.
Well, your new hobby is going to be being alone. You want to know about alone? I'll tell you about alone. It's waking up in the morning, there's 2 eyes staring at you, and they belong to a cat. And sometimes there's 4 eyes because the cat brought someone home. That's alone.
Do they have psychotherapists for psychotherapists?
Don't drag Dr. Hoffman into this. Now, have you thought about how to get Spencer back?
Ma, I couldn't stop this if I wanted to. This thing is moving fast. Remember Spencer's jelly jars? Gone. They have wine glasses now.
Wine glasses? What did I tell you? I tell you what I told you. I told you to buy that man some wine glasses. 2 Christmases ago, I told you that. I even went down to Crate and Barrel and bought some for you to give to him, but what did you do? You kept them for yourself. Now you got 8 matching wine glasses and no man. All right, get it up.
I always wondered what outfit I wouldn't want to get caught dead in. Now I know.
And I always wondered if pets really do look like their owners. They do.
Speaking of pets, tell your herd of cats you'll be home early on Saturday. The party will be over by 10 so Charles and I can spend a romantic evening together.
Oh, does the Ritz have a defibrillator in every room now?
Charles is more energetic than you think. In fact, I'm trying to figure out how to slow him down in the boudoir.
Trust me, you can't. Just get through those 3 minutes and get on with your day.
If a blue plus sign appears, congratulations, you're going to be a mother. If a pink minus sign appears, congratulations, you're not going to be a mother. Talk about straddling the fence.
Hello, Lo. Baby D, it's Mother. Woo! I'll be right out. Sweetheart, can I get into the little girl's room? Had a couple of French martinis that beats you, and you know I don't sit on public porcelain.
Give me a second! I didn't know you were coming over.
Well, I needed you to proofread the party menu. Shoo, go.
So, am I gonna be Auntie Mona?
Shh! I don't know yet. I peed on the stick, but before I could look at it, my mom showed up. Now it's locked in the bathroom with her. Save yourself! Mother, could you hurry up, please?
Just a minute, darling.
No! Now! I need to get back in there!
Show a little patience. A little intestinal distress, dear.
Yes, that's it. Okay, time to go. Just leave the menu on your way out.
Right, dear. Just make sure you take a good look at this. Oh, my God, I'm pregnant.
What do you mean you're pregnant? What do you mean you're pregnant? Mom, this is my pregnancy test.
No, dear, this is my pregnancy test.
What are you doing taking a pregnancy test?
What are you doing taking a pregnancy test?
I asked you first, and what makes you think that this one is yours?
Because these are the nail marks I left when I was clutching it, waiting for the results in your bathroom.
Well, if this one is yours, then where is mine? Woo! Yes! I'm not pregnant.
And it's a good thing you're not, young lady. How dare you almost make me a grandmother?
I think that is really off the subject. Mom, you're pregnant? How is that possible?
Well, your father and I have been rekindling our passion ever since his heart attack. I mean, could have happened any one of 1,000 times. Fairmont, backseat of the Bentley, your couch.
Okay. Okay. It's just... we all thought that you were starting menopause.
Guess I had a few eggs left in the carton.
So what now?
I don't know. With you on your own, it was just starting to be about me. And your father, his heart is barely beating as it is. I better have the paramedics standing by when I drop this one on him.
Hey.
Hey. Look, I just wanted to get my leather jacket. I think I left it here.
Yeah, you did. I'm sorry I showed up at your place earlier. That was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Kind of like now.
Yeah. Well, I gotta run. Camille's waiting in the car.
Great. You know, Spence, I'm glad you found someone who feels the same way about you that you feel about them.
What's that mean?
It means I'm being supportive. Now go.
Guess what?
You're pregnant and I'm the good daughter now?
Sorry, your luck hasn't changed that much. I'm not having a baby. But my mother is.
Can she do that?
Apparently she can. And she did. And she is.
Wow. Dee Dee's times 3. Scary.
Not to me, I'm thrilled. I think. Yeah, I am.
I can't believe your mom's gonna be a mom again. This is like a huge life-altering change, especially for you.
How so?
Well, I'm the firstborn. That's in stone. But you've just become the middle child. You're not Cindy Brady anymore. From now on, you're Jan.
Hey, I've been looking for you, man. We gotta talk. Why didn't Mona tell me she's happy I found someone who feels the same way about me as I feel about them? What's up with that, huh?
I don't like being accosted. You have 15 minutes to get your hands off me.
Did you tell Mona what you swore you'd never tell that I told you?
I am offended that you would even think such a thing. When you tell a gay person to keep a secret, it's kept. That's what we do. Keep secrets. Got any more?
No. And I don't ever want Mona to know I had real feelings for her.
Had? Don't you mean have? I'm not fooled by that British beard you were sexing in the elevator. I know what's going on in here. Wow. Gibraltar.
Look, what I had for Mona was real, but she's made it clear she doesn't feel the same way, so I moved on. I'm with Camille.
Sweetheart, you did a great job with the party. And with your mother not drinking, it's not going to cost me nearly as much as I thought.
Yeah, Mom's trading one bottle for another.
Wow. We're going to be doing the bottle thing again. Private school, and the car, and the college. Chest tightening. Can't breathe.
Remember the little boy who cried, chest tightening? You're gonna be all right. We're all gonna be all right. I'm gonna be a big sister, and you're gonna be somebody else's dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna be somebody else's old dad. I used to be the hip dad. Now I'm gonna be the hip replacement dad.
Pop, don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. You were never hip.
Mrs. Thorne, the candid photos will turn out much better if they're a little bit more candid.
Dear, I don't do Pilates, Tybo facials, and Botox merely to provide eye candy for the random construction worker. I do it for image, and with pictures, I control that image by knowing where the camera is at all times so I can look my absolute best. I don't do candid.
I see.
I knew you would.
Want some ice to keep those things chilled while you work your way down to the prime rib?
I don't bother. I brought a cold pack with me.
Need a to-go cup for your champagne?
Got that covered too.
You're good. Can't wait to see where you put the fondue.
Mona, they're out of shrimp, and something told me to check the bottom of your bag.
Hey, this is my family. I'm entitled to this food. I just don't happen to be hungry right now.
Listen, I need to apologize. I could have told you about Camille a lot sooner.
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell people what's going on. So you just don't. And then they find out another way. Guess that's how life is.
Yeah.
It's not like I do this all the time.
Mona, please. It's why they have your picture at the register at the Red Lobster.
Camille, that is an amazing gown.
Oh, thanks. It was a ceremonial Mandarin wedding dress, but I scored it off a shoot for Panda Express. Oh, Mrs. Thorne, I was just about to reload.
Damn, I hate to waste a good pose.
Oh, there's my man. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Hey, babe.
Look at them. They're cute together, huh?
Yeah, real cute. Did I miss something? Ma, I can't believe you actually decided to show up. What made you change? Or have you been drinking?
I'm here, aren't I? I would have been here sooner, but a crowd swept me into the Maimon bat mitzvah down the hall. Those kosher colladas really got some kick.
Well, I need to talk to you about some kind of delicate. It's about Big Dee. She's...
It's what I thought, isn't it? She going through the change.
Alice.
Big estrogen challenge, Dee Dee.
I don't think you want to go there.
I'm a grown-up. I know where I want to go.
Okay.
I see you're living alone and loving it club went home early. So glad you can make it.
And I see you don't have a drink in your hand. Allow me to share.
It's like an old friend. Too bad my doctors advised me not to drink. The things they have trumped up over the last 20 years.
Those menopausal personal summers finally getting to you.
Phyllis, did he tell you we're pregnant?
Pregnant?
Yes, which explains my pooch. How about yours?
You can't be pregnant. You old, and he's older.
But I still know how to lay it down.
So you see, what you thought was menopause was actually the end of my first trimester.
So you actually do have sex with that man? I'm speechless.
That's the best gift I've gotten tonight. Thank you.
Here's to another 24 years of happiness, togetherness.
And unexpected miracles.
To my mom and dad.
I hope that Amazon has a 15-pound baby.
That's what I love about you, Ma. You never give up hope.
It was a nice party, wasn't it?
It was quite a night. The man I never wanted got away, and the inside of my purse smells like I found Nemo. I'm feeling good.
Plus, our mothers finally spent some time together, just the two of them.
I don't think throwing up in adjoining stalls could be considered an act of togetherness.
Hey, we are talking about our mothers. We should take what we can get.
You guys are gonna love this seafood gumbo. Patient of mine is a chef. He's been going through a bad divorce, but in between sobs, I made him write down all the ingredients.
Smells delicious. Maybe I can impress Camille with it. Can I have the recipe?
Not without a court order. This is a pot full of doctor-patient privilege.
Well, when do we get to taste this chef-tacular meal, Ma? What?
Yeah, I'm ready to get my grub on.
Hey, I am not over here popping out hungry man dinners.
What's a hungry man dinner?
Oh, it's something you have on Christmas when your dad's with his other family.
Walked right into that one.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is loving. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
This game's a lot more fun now that Dee Dee's gone.
Yeah, who's she kidding with her made-up words like quagmire and paroxysm?
So, Spencer, sounds like you and Camille are serious. She got any man friends for Mona?
We're working on it. We don't want Mona to be alone for the rest of her life either.
Hello, Mona has ears and feelings.
And ovaries that aren't getting any younger.
Good evening, I'm Ron Brown. I'm here to offer a brighter future for San Francisco.
We don't want one.
Allow me to begin again. I'm running for County Board of Supervisors, and I'd like your vote. And yours. Oh, and yours.
Clean up the town with Ron Brown. You're a Democrat. And cute. Come on in and tell me more.
My mission is to gain...
Good. So are you single?
Oh, God, she's doing it again.
Do you have any children? Are you making any kind of payments to women on a monthly basis?
I'm not a husband or a father, and the only woman I have financial ties to is my mother. I manage her portfolio. You need to know all this before I get your vote?
No, I need to know all this before you date my daughter. Then you get my vote.
Man, am I glad I found Camille. I do not miss feeling alone and desperate.
Let me remind you what it feels like.
Mona, get in here and meet Ron Brown. He's a politician who's free Friday night.
Ron Brown? I got your pothole in the mail, man. It works good. Hey, you got my vote. And if you run for re-election, I can use a can opener, man.
I was thinking fanny packs, but I'll talk to my people.
Here's a single voter who also happens to be free on Friday.
Hi, Mona.
I have to apologize for my mom.
Why don't you apologize over dinner on Friday?
I don't think she's gonna let up till we go out. Say, Friday?
I have to check my calendar.
I checked. You're free. You just got yourself 3 votes. If my cats could vote, you'd have 7.
Look at these adorable booties. I got 6 in every color.
That's a lot of booties.
2 for the baby, 4 for Coco. I don't want my precious to feel left out when the baby comes. Yeah.
Hey, Dee-Dee's. Listen, I got a date. Now, does this skirt say conservative working girl or just working girl? Hello, did you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I couldn't get past the I got a date part.
My mom fixed me up, but I do have a date.
Hey, my mom fixed me up too with this guy I haven't seen since I was a kid. We were in Jack and Jill together.
It's a club for African-American children of a certain social standing, and by certain, I mean rich.
My mom calls it daycare for the hoity-toity negroidy.
Anyway, all us Jills had a crush on this guy. I never got up the courage to say hi.
Well, my guy has a vision for a brighter San Francisco, and he gave me a button with his picture on it.
Oh my God, that's my guy, Ron Brown.
My guy is your guy?
We can't both date the same guy.
I don't even like sharing a salad with you.
Isn't this an interesting coincidence? But it'd be foolish to walk away from such an eligible and handsome man.
I don't know, Mom.
You're not the first sisters to face this dilemma. The time, 1978. The place, the disco hut. Vivian and I both had our eye on Wayne. He was the Travolta of Tucson. Between the two of us, we boogie, oogie, oogie that boy right in the traction.
Mom, the point, please.
The point is, dating the same man didn't jeopardize our relationship. My stealing a man from Vivian did. But that was years later. Her fault. And not relevant to this parable. What is important is that Ron is a wonderful man, and there's no harm in playing it out.
It just feels kind of icky.
Yeah, like white trash, but black.
All I'm saying is you should keep an open mind. I mean, odds are if he likes Dee Dee, he won't like you. And if he likes your sister, well, we really don't need to go down that road now, do we?
Mona, where have you been? Ron Brown just called. He wants to know if we're still on for the night.
Really? He called?
Well, I called him, but he still wants to know if we're on. Well, he knows we're on because I told him. The point is, Ron Brown was on the phone.
Ma, I can't believe you called him.
Yeah, Mona and I aren't really comfortable seeing the same guy.
Well, clearly you ladies don't read USA Today. Here's what it said in a nutshell. There ain't no more men. Opportunities like this don't come around every day.
Well, Dee-Dee, if both our moms feel this way, maybe we are missing something.
And it'd be nice to get reacquainted with Ron.
Then we all agree. You know, I've always regretted the time I let a good man go.
Oh, not another story about Dad.
I said a good man. I could have been Mrs. Lou Rawls. Oh. There I was, answering phones at the United Negro College Fund telethon. He winked at me, and you know what I did? I tell you what I didn't do. Lou Rawls.
Ron's gonna be here any minute, and look at me. My hair's frizzy, my makeup's uneven, and how did this dress get so small? He's never gonna like me.
Oh, will you stop that loser talk? I did not raise a loser. I raised a beautiful girl who's got everything that Dee Dee has. Minus that freak show she calls mother.
Yeah, glad I don't have one of those.
That's right. So get off the ropes. You have the first date advantage. I want you to get out there and knock that Dee Dee right out of the ring. And remember, he's a politician, so don't mention you smoke pot.
I don't smoke pot.
What about that night you came home soaking wet, ate 2 whole jars of Jif, and then couldn't stop talking about the delicious tap water?
I was pushed in a pool. I hadn't eaten all day, and I was 16 with a lazy eye. I just wanted to fit in.
Okay, let's focus. Now, Ron went to Yale, so no George Bush jokes. He was on the debate team, so don't give him any lip. And he played 4 varsity sports, so remember, hockey's the one with ice.
Oh, you got all that from his pamphlet?
Honey, I've got a computer, a single daughter, and time on my hands. I Googled the hell out of him.
You did research for me? I'm touched.
Don't be. I did it so we could beat those sedity Dee-Dees. Okay, baby. Showtime.
Get the Ma, what are you still doing here?
I will ask the questions. You've got some explaining to do, young lady. When I tell you to come home at 12, I mean 12, not 10:30. So how'd you mess it up?
Actually, we had a nice time. And yes, I got a good night kiss, and he wants to see me again.
Yes! We're ahead. That's practically 2 dates before Dee Dee even has one.
Ma, we don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, after he goes out with Dee Dee tomorrow, he may end up liking her.
Then don't give her any tips.
Well, don't worry. We agreed we wouldn't talk until after we both had our dates.
Well, I didn't agree to nothing. You think it's too late for me to call Big Dee Dee?
I'm sure she's asleep.
Perfect.
I had a great time tonight. You seem so comfortable around all those dignitaries.
Well, I did go to Miss Felicia's finishing school. Then Miss Felicia became Mr. Felicia, and the school closed.
That would explain your firm handshake.
Well, I can do more than shake hands. Oh my God! You scared me to death! What are you doing in my tub?
My tub is being resurfaced. And I must say, the jets on the bottom were worth the extra money. So tell me, how did our date go?
Champagne and dinner at the top of the mark, and an invitation to cocktails next weekend with the senator.
Excellent. I'm sure that puts us ahead of the competition.
You mean Mona?
Don't get chummy with the enemy. Team Dee Dee is in it to win it. Ooh, that's catchy.
Don't you think you're getting a little carried away?
The only thing that's getting carried away is Phyllis on a specially reinforced stretcher. Besides, local government is just the first stop on Ron Brown's train to the White House. I mean, he's going to need a first lady. Oh, you will set fashion trends for all of America. And when I say you, I mean me. Phyllis, the blouse must be really well made. It just holds up year after year.
Ever notice when some women are pregnant, they look pregnant, but others just look fat? If you look in the mirror, you'll see.
Oh, well, the burden of the fertile. By the way, after I give life, I'll let you have my maternity clothes. You'll love the extra room to jiggle around in.
I would love to stand here and watch you retain water. But I brought Mona something for her next date with Ron.
Dee Dee's got another date with him, too. And if it's anything like the two of us, well, we know how this will end.
I'm not rolling over this time.
Maybe that was a problem last time.
You know, that's the beauty of having children. We get to correct the mistakes of the past. My baby is getting Ron Brown.
She can have what's left after Dee Dee is done.
Bring it on, big girl.
Hi! Just came over to say hi. Haven't talked to you in a while. Boy, your hair looks good. Okay, so do you like Ron or what?
Yeah, I like him. How about you?
I like him too.
Oh, well, Ron and I have a connection.
Ron and I have a connection and a history.
My mama set me up with him first.
Okay, here we go.
Spencer, what are you doing?
Removing weapons. It's always the innocent bystander who gets cut.
Nobody's getting cut. We are two mature women having a mature discussion.
And I think the only mature thing to do is for both of us to stop seeing him.
Isn't there any other mature thing we could do?
Mona, we took a risk going out with the same man, and I don't care what our moms say. Great guys will come and go, but none of them is worth losing a sister over.
Not true. If The Rock walks through that door, you're dead to me.
Come on, Mona. Goodbye, Ron.
Goodbye, Ron.
Maybe we should go for ice cream more often.
Oh, we will. So, tell me more about the life of a politician.
Well, basically, everything's a compromise. Take ice cream. I hate vanilla, but I eat it because it's non-controversial.
Then I guess you don't want any of my caramel decadence.
Sounds scandalous.
Look over there! A baby, a rich person I smell votes.
Good eye, man. Be right back. I can't believe y'all with Ron Brown behind Dee Dee's back. Look, I know from experience, you do not want to cheat on a black woman. They will cut the crotch out of all your FUBU.
Spencer, I really like this guy.
But you and Dee Dee threw your buttons down.
Well, I pinned mine back on. See?
Don't get me wrong. I understand the games you confused single people play. Before Camille, I was forced to juggle women and keep all those complicated lies straight, too. One time, I even had to fake a Jamaican accent all through dinner, and that's not so easy to do, man.
You didn't make it to dessert, did you? Look, I'm weak, he's hot, and he's almost finished kissing that big-headed baby, so please take your bad accent and go.
Okay, but when these chickens come home to roost, me don't want to be around the in-house.
No way, this is not happening.
It's not what you think.
Yes, it is. You have on your date shoes. You're on a date.
Listen, I thought dating sisters was a bad idea, but I took a poll in the office and 75% were in favor of it.
Shame on you after we threw down our buttons.
That reminds me, Mona, I need to swing by the Mission District to pass out a few buttons before our date on Friday.
Your date. Ron, would you excuse us for a moment?
Look, I was gonna break it off with him, but I don't wanna.
Then there is only one thing left to do. Ronald, my sister and I aren't comfortable dating the same man. And since we can't decide, we think you should pick one of us.
We do.
Okay, I pick Mona.
You do? You heard him, he said Mona. That is what you said, right?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I hope there are no hard feelings.
Don't speak. There's nothing more to be said. And you better not be checking out my ass as I walk up the stairs. You know, Mom, this is the first time I've actually been dumped by a guy. I'm not doing this again.
I remember the first time a man was foolish enough to let me go. I was an optimistic beauty, pinned my hopes on a married man who just cast me aside. I then took up with an Italian movie star who didn't mind that I was a prostitute with a heart. Wait a minute. That wasn't me. That was my character from Sweet Charity. Guess this is a first for the both of us. Damn, that Ron Brown and his poor taste in women. And the worst part is, I have yet to face the gloat monster who lives under the stairs.
So for you, this was all about beating Phyllis?
Oh, of course not. Maybe a smidge. Okay, I was totally consumed. Pass me the ice cream.
Look at us. This is so sad. Alone, rejected, pigging out.
Oh, my God. We've become Mona and Phyllis.
Then Dee Dee said choose, and he said Mona, that's me. And I said, you do? And Dee Dee's face kind of crumpled all like this, but I was all, yay, inside.
Okay, tell it to me again, just from the face crumbles.
So tell me about this cat. I mean, what's he like to do for fun?
Go out with me.
Yeah, he likes to go out with her.
What do you like about him?
He picked me over Dee Dee.
Yeah, he picked her over the Dee Dees.
Cool. So, Mona, what color are his eyes?
They're, I don't know, probably some color that won't offend the voters. Vanilla.
Anyway, what difference does it make? He only has eyes for Mona.
Well, Camille's eyes are brown with 2 flecks of green in the left and 1 in the right. And you know how I know that? It's because I'm really into her. Maybe you need to look a little closer at why you're really into Ron.
And maybe you need to look a little closer at who is providing you with that liquor. Oh. Hello?
Give me what you got. I can take it.
I decided to exercise restraint.
That's very noble of you.
But that's enough exercise for today. So, how does it feel, big girl, the agony of defeat, or should I say, the big feet?
And so it begins.
What is that sweet taste in my mouth? Oh, it's Victory. Hey, can I borrow one of your shoes? I want to learn how to kayak. Woo! I'm on a roll. Come on, girl, give me both of them. I'm going to build me a catamaran.
Hey,
Hello.
you'll be happy to know I'm not going out with Ron anymore. For real this time.
You didn't have to do that.
That's what my mom said. In fact, she's downstairs making more Ron Brown campaign buttons. She hasn't let go of the dream.
Well, my mother's upset she won't be redecorating the Oval Office. She thinks the big seal on the carpet is just tacky.
Our mothers are a trip.
Yeah. And we can't forget that their relationship is their relationship and not ours. We really got swept up in their competition.
Not me. I just wanted to beat you.
Oh, the ugly side of sisterhood.
Well, what can I say? I liked getting the guy. You know, for a moment, I felt like a Dee Dee.
Being a Mona is great, too. I mean, you get to have a Dee Dee for a sister.
And I'm sorry I dated Ron behind your back. You know, he wasn't even a good kisser. Too conservative with his tongue, too liberal with his hands.
And the life of a campaign girlfriend could get old. I mean, how many fundraising cocktail parties can one go to?
You went to cocktail parties? He had me passing out flyers in Chinatown.
So, I was wondering, not that it matters, but did Ron ever say why he picked you over me? Was it because you're sturdy and can carry more boxes?
No.
Was he a breast man? He liked big, oversized breasts, right?
It's killing you, isn't it?
No, not at all.
You know, it does feel good to be a Mona. Big cha-chas and all. Is it in the bag? Is it something that's on its way? It's you, isn't it?
Yeah, how'd you guess?
Because it's just like the surprise you got me for my 20th and 23rd birthdays.
I was a struggling college student.
Not when you were 23.
Oh, yeah. That year I just forgot. Listen, I need a place to crash for a few days.
Of course you can stay here, but what's going on?
They're treating my building for toxic mold. Some moron had a leaky toilet they didn't report.
How'd they catch you?
My water bill was $800.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
I'm telling you, never go out with a guy with a bullet still lodged in his head. That was the worst day ever. Because of him, we never did get through security at the U2 concert.
Wait, he wasn't worse than the guy that brought that stripper with the kid on your date.
Okay, the second worst date.
I can't believe it was worse than the guy who stole your purse and went on a shopping spree.
Okay, obviously I share way too much with you people.
Share some more. I mean, didn't you have any crappy dates this week?
Just one. I got stood up at the food court at the mall. But to keep it from being a total loss, I decided to buy myself something pretty. What do you think?
I'm I'm still waiting to see something pretty.
Well, I like them, and that's what counts.
Spencer, as a guy, what do you think of a girl who wears boots like those?
Well,
Spencer, as a guy whose choice of accommodations is either my couch or the back alley in a box, what do you think of a girl who wears boots like these?
I think they're damn sexy, and so is the girl that sent them.
See? This is the only man I need.
Oh, who cares what Spencer says? The man sleeps on Star Wars sheets. No guy, no quality guy is gonna ask you out when he sees you in those boots.
Dee Dee, did you hear the rundown of my latest dates? I could care less. I'm through with men.
Keep wearing those boots and mission accomplished.
You awake?
Yeah. You can't sleep either?
No. Your couch is comfortable, but not for the whole night.
Come on. We'll do it like we did in college, head to toe.
Yay. But I have to warn you, my feet are a little rough.
Ooh, I can use these to strip the finish off my dresser later.
Remember that fun we had watching reruns of Living Single, gossiping about people we didn't like, talking about everything we're gonna do with our lives?
Yeah, like how I was gonna be a big-time music mogul, and you were gonna fight extraterrestrials like Will Smith in Men in Black.
Yeah. Some things seem more possible after 4 hits on a beer bomb.
But we always knew we'd be together. I mean, as friends.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. You surprised nothing serious ever happened between us?
Well, we have been through a lot together. I guess we're lucky that there's no chemistry to complicate things.
Yeah, we were smart to choose the friendship route.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, friends. Smart. What the hell was that?
Mona, you're making a lot of noise in here. You okay?
I don't know yet. Spencer, stop that! What? That sweaty pumping thing you're doing. Put some pants on.
Please, you see me a lot more naked than this.
What? Who told you?
Remember freshman year, fire drill? I was in the shower. I'll never forget the laughing and pointing.
You were standing outside the dorm covering yourself with a bag of Doritos. Generally, if you have time to get a snack, you have time to get a robe. Now put some damn clothes on.
Damn, I forgot how testy you can be in the morning.
Good morning.
What now?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm just freaked out by a dream I had, okay?
Well, what was it about?
A nosy sister who asked too many questions and was swallowed whole by a giant crack in the earth.
Man, I forgot how testy you can be in the morning. Come on, Mona, I'm just trying to help.
This isn't the kind of dream you share with your sister or your mother or anyone deeply religious.
Ooh, a sex dream. Mona, you don't have to feel bad about it. Everyone has them.
Really?
Well, everyone who's not having sex. So, who was it with?
No one.
Aw, even your sex dreams are sad.
No one, as in end of conversation.
Okay, I'll guess. Was it the handyman from our building?
No.
The cute waiter at the Lush Lounge?
No.
Somebody at work?
Enough with the questions.
A movie star? A cartoon character? Ooh, a woman.
Yeah, that's it, a woman. Yeah, now you know, out you go.
Well, Mona, I really wouldn't give it another thought.
I'm trying hard not to. And I just don't think Coco's been the same since she caught a glimpse of herself in that mirror in the shoe department of Nordstrom.
And now I'm afraid she has a distorted body image. She won't touch her kibble. I'm just concerned I'm gonna come around the corner one day and find her with a paw down her throat.
That's great, Mom. Listen, I was wondering, do you ever have dreams?
Well, the Valium makes them almost impossible to remember. But of course, I have this recurring one where I'm at an important gala, and Della Reese comes in wearing the same gown, and it looks better on her. But I guess that's more of a nightmare. What is it, Dee? Are you having bad dreams?
No, it's just Mona had a dream about a woman, and they weren't wearing the same dress. In fact, they weren't wearing anything.
Oh, I see. A lesbian fantasy. Well, I'm not shocked. I am from the theater, after all. But having a dream about someone of the same sex does not mean that person is gay. Except in Mona's case, where I am certain that's what it means.
Mother, be serious.
Look at the facts. Mona has no steady boyfriend, no present interest in men, and she could not be more unfeminine in those hideous man boots she wears.
And she does eat the Hungry Man TV dinners a lot.
If the tool belt fits.
Nah, I think if it were true, I would know.
Well, maybe something that she doesn't even know about herself yet. Or maybe she's waiting to come out to Diane Sawyer like all the trendy lesbians.
But, Mom, I really...
Trust me, Mother's gaydar has clocked that girl doing 90.
Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
Well, it's kind of delicate.
Ooh, it's about sex. I'm listening.
Actually, it's about a dream about sex.
Well, dreams are my specialty. Every whack job in the Bay Area comes to me to interpret their subconscious, which I do with sensitivity and discretion. The key is not laughing until afterward.
I'd appreciate that. Okay, this one was really hot, and it was me and someone I've known for a while.
Ooh, really? Like, how long a while? Like since college a while?
That's not important. What's important is it was unnerving because I'm not sure what it means about me and this person.
I'm not sure either, unless you tell me who the person is.
Ma, you gonna help me or not?
Fine, fine. I have my theories about who it is. Now, even though a lot of insight can be gained through analysis, the truth is most dreams don't mean anything emotionally unless they recur.
Really? So I can just forget about it?
I didn't say that. Oftentimes, the best thing to do is to tell the person, who you may or may not have known since college, that you've been dreaming about them. That way, everything is out in the open, and I might even get some grandbabies.
Hey, I need you to look at this budget for the new Dante video shoot.
Fine. Just leave it on the desk. I'll look at it later. After you're gone. So are you going?
Mona, you've been acting strange for days.
Sorry. It's just that... Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I had a dream about us. And now I feel a little uncomfortable around you.
What kind of dream?
Forget it. It was nothing.
Want to talk about it?
Not really.
Did I do this?
No, that's new. You know, that's new too. I am never going to sleep again. Okay, Spencer, you gotta go, and you gotta go now. Up, 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 up. Oh, naked, naked. Clothes on.
Mona, what's wrong?
Listen, the thing is, you're, snoring. Oh, kept me up all night. And, I can't take it anymore, so you have to find somewhere else to lay. To stay.
No one's ever complained about my snoring before.
We're not talking about that sex, man. That time to go. Up and out.
Don't I get time to pack?
Oh. Done.
Can't I at least get some breakfast?
Ouch.
But it's cold.
Ouch.
How's it going?
Good. Just waiting for Dee to...
Did I ask for your life story?
Hey, sorry I'm late for lunch. I hope you don't mind, but I brought my friend Gina along. Gina, this is my sister Mona.
Hey.
Hi.
You guys look at the menu, and I'm gonna go find out about the specials.
Well, she's a bossy little thing, isn't she?
All she needs is a whip.
You're probably wondering why I'm over here instead of over there.
Not really, no.
I'm doing a little experiment to see if what my mother said is true.
Well, if she said you were annoying, believe me, it's true.
So, does Dee Dee do this a lot?
What, introduce me to her friends? All the time. But no offense, I'm not like her other friends.
Neither am I.
Then I like you already.
Oh, see, this is how all first encounters should go. You know, I mean, usually people are so interested in impressing the other person, they can't even be themselves.
I'm always myself. Maybe that's the problem.
Not for me.
You do know that's my hand you're holding. And now you're caressing it. Okay, where's Dee Dee with those specials?
I'm sorry, Mona, but sometimes when I'm attracted to someone, I tend to move kind of fast.
Oh, Gina, sorry, but as flattered as I am, I'm not gay.
It's okay, Mona. Your sister said you might be kind of unsure, but, like, you don't have to deny it. I saw your boobs.
My sister said that? Would you excuse me for a second? I'm gay.
And I love you anyway.
I'm not gay. Why would you think that?
I didn't really, but I told my mother about your
You told your mother? I can't believe you Dee Dees have this much free time. Now, look, it's one thing to interfere in my life, but you totally dragged someone else into it. And now Gina really likes me, and she's gonna be totally devastated when I walk out of here.
Somehow I think she'll get over it.
Phyllis, love your tracksuit. So stylish.
Thanks. Got it on sale.
Of course you did. But what a bold choice for a woman who clearly hasn't seen the inside of a gym in a decade.
Strong words from a woman whose ass fat is currently plumping up the lips of Melanie Griffith.
Now that's just uncalled for. But I am so sorry to hear about Mona. Although, this could bring mother and daughter closer. I mean, after all, no man with sight is gonna date you. So now, you and Mona can go cruising for the ladies together.
What are you going on about, Wigzilla?
Mona, her dreams, lady on lady loving. In fact, Dee Dee is hooking her up right now.
What? I thought she was dreaming about Spencer.
Still in denial, dear. Well, perhaps it's for the best. I don't think your forehead could take any more worry lines.
Hi. Look, Mona, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. No matter who you love, how you live your life, or whatever shoes you wear, I support you. Although I urge you to consider open toe, at least in the spring.
I guess I'm a little to blame, too. I mean, if I'd just been honest with you, none of this would have happened. Dee Dee, I dreamt about Spencer.
Spencer? It was a dream. You could have had anybody but Spencer. No wonder you were ashamed to talk about it.
I wasn't ashamed of it. I just didn't know what to make of him.
There's been more than one? Does Spencer know?
He doesn't need to have that information. It would just confuse him.
Look, Mona, keeping secrets is just as bad for friends as it is for sisters. Spencer will understand, and you'll feel better. You'll also have less reason to mislead innocent people into thinking you're gay.
Please, only you and your crazy mother would believe that.
Mona Rolesthorne, I had to hear it on the street. Of course, I didn't believe it, but if it is true, I got a girl I want you to meet. What? Test tube brand babies are better than none at all.
Listen, Mona, this weirdness with us has gone on long enough, and it's stupid to pretend I don't know why you're upset.
You know?
How long have we been friends? Please. I know you kicked me out because I used your toothbrush.
You used my toothbrush?
I was desperate. I dropped mine in the toilet, and I had just eaten that whole bag of Twizzlers.
You ate my candy, too?
You didn't know? Then is it because I use your eyelash curler? I really didn't know what it was for, and you don't want to know what I did with it.
Ew, that's not it. And please don't guess again, because I already want to burn everything I own. Okay, this is so embarrassing. But the reason I've been acting weird is I had a dream about you. Well, about us.
Yeah, so?
So, it's just... Okay, you know that scene in Monsters Ball where Halle Berry asked Billy Bob to make her feel good? Well, let's just say you made me feel good.
Really? You had a sex dream about me? How many times did I make you feel good?
Spencer!
Mona, lots of ladies dream about me. It's cool. I'm used to it. I just can't believe you didn't tell me.
So you don't think it's strange?
Everything you do is a little strange. But if it makes you feel any better, there's a logical reason why you're having these dreams.
Really?
Yeah. I'm the perfect man. And since you can't get with all this perfection, you just want someone just like me.
Yeah, that must be it.
So, now that that's out, can I crash on your couch again?
Why not?
But just because I'm gonna be naked in your house doesn't mean you can have your way with me. Remember, Mona, no means no.
What?
Nothing. It's just after everything you told me, it's been pretty hard to concentrate on work.
See, this is exactly why I didn't want to tell you. I knew you'd overthink it.
Actually, the only thing I've been thinking about is what it would be like if we did hook up.
Spencer, you're my best friend. If we did something like that, there would be no turning back. I mean, it would completely change everything.
I know.
Okay, Spencer, I can't take this anymore. Because the truth is, you're the one.
I know. What the hell was that?
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm the man of your dreams.
Graduated top of your class, independently wealthy, and speaks 3 languages?
We see Sawa.
Listen, I don't sleep with shirtless guys I don't know.
But in your dreams, you can do whatever you want, guilt-free.
In that case, get naked. And when I'm done, get me a gallon of ice cream.
Thank you so much for making sure I got credit for getting Donda and TRL. I scored major points with the boss.
Hey, you deserve them. You're the one who flashed the producers to make it happen.
Oh.
Mona, I was supposed to remind you about your lunch meeting. Much to my chagrin, I was supposed to do it 20 minutes ago.
Shoot. All right, thanks again, sweetie. I'll see you later.
So, you hitting that?
Are you crazy? You know Mona and I are just friends.
Drop the friends crap. Everyone here knows you guys are gonna end up together. And if it happens before Monday, I win the office pool.
Y'all are betting on my love life?
Only every time your back is turned.
That's ridiculous. I mean, sure, Mona and I love each other, but we don't love each other.
Is that so? Ever seen how your face lights up when she walks in the room? I act all stupid just to make her smile. I have. It's nauseating.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is love. And yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
You are so lucky. You're only going to be a guest at this wedding. Look at my bridesmaid's dress.
Wow. 60 years later, and Glinda the Good Witch is still setting fashion trends. I hope Karen has better taste in men than she does in dresses.
Myra, the matron of honor, chose these. And she only did it so she'll look better at the wedding than I will.
Now, why would she do that?
You know how there's always that one person in high school who always tries to be better than you?
Actually, I don't. I was voted most likely to be the best at everything.
Don't make me smother you with that dress. Anyway, for normal people, there's always that one, and Myra was mine.
Mona, you might want to put high school behind you and take the high road.
And let her win? Never. Trust me, I've never known anyone that arrogant and conceited.
Hello, Kelp Blossom. Dee, I found the perfect 5 dresses for that wedding Neely's taking you to.
Mother, I don't need another 5 dresses. And after these 5, I won't be accepting any more.
Ooh, a new frock. Can I have a peek?
Sure.
Oh, my. All you need is a plastic pumpkin and you're set for Halloween.
I'm going to the same wedding as Dee Dee. I'm friends with the bride. Neil's friends with the groom. We all know each other from high school.
From the looks of that dress, I'm guessing you were from rival gangs.
I'm a bridesmaid. A bridesmaid without a date. Unless I take my old, steady standby Spencer.
Good idea. And make sure he stands in front of you for the photos.
I can't wait to see the look on Myra's chemically peeled face when I walk into that wedding with you on my arm. Oh! Spencer, you okay?
Yeah. You just hit my ticklish spot.
Mona, boss lady wants you. Dante called Carson Daly a cracker on the air.
Oh, love my job. See you later, boyfriend.
What?
I think I'm about to take my winnings from the office pool to send out for a little Mexican. And I don't mean the food.
You know, everything was fine until you brought up this whole chemistry thing. Now I can't get Mona out of my mind.
Know why? Because you're sprung. Come on, what kind of self-respecting straight guy spends all his time with a woman he doesn't want to sleep with?
So men and women can't just be friends?
Not you and Mona. You think it's a coincidence she dates every loser in town? Those aren't dates. They're cries for help.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You think I fill my days working? Please. I watch, I see, I know. You mean to tell me you've never thought of Mona in a romantic way?
Only when I had that little sex dream about her.
Forward all calls. Details, please. The more graphic, the better.
None of this means nothing. I bet there isn't even an office pool.
Oh, Dave!
Tell me they didn't do it yet. My money's on Memorial Day weekend.
So, what do you think of my dress for Karen's wedding?
Ma, you look amazing. Wow.
Well, don't act so damn shocked. I can still turn a few heads. Of course, most of them are too old to turn back. Why did you dress?
Because I refuse to give Myra the power to make me look ugly in my own house.
You know, I never did like that girl, but she got herself a husband. In fact, all your high school girlfriends are married.
Hence my nickname, Mona Alona.
Well, if you would just open your eyes and realize that the perfect man is standing right in front of you.
Ah.
Yes, I'm talking about Spencer.
Spencer and I do not have the kind of relationship you build a marriage on. I mean, there's no fireworks.
Oh, baby, fireworks are exciting, but oh, how quickly they fade. Same is true in marriage. You know, when the sparks die, and they always do, sometimes even during the reception, there has to be something deeper, and you and Spencer already have that. I just don't want to see you miss out on something that could be so wonderful and could give me some pretty grandbabies.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm such a disappointment in the marriage department.
Oh, honey, you're not. I just want you to be happy. Now grab your ugly dress and let's go to this stupid wedding. I know they just invited me to get a gift, but the joke's on them. I didn't buy one, and I'm leaving with a centerpiece.
Don't you look like a younger version of me? Careful, you don't want to outshine the bride.
Mother, no one can outshine the bride on her wedding day.
Well, if that were true, your Aunt Vivian wouldn't keep that voodoo doll of me beside the vodka in her nightstand. You see, despite my best efforts, I upstaged her at her own wedding. I even pulled in more cash during the money dance. People pay top dollar for the splits.
Hi, Neil.
Hello, beautiful.
Well, someone's in a good mood.
Why shouldn't I be? I got a great girlfriend, a great job, and I just landed that account I've been chasing for months. My life plan is right on schedule.
Lucky for you, I was first on that list.
I must say, you two make such a handsome couple.
We do, don't we?
Oh, it would be such a shame not to capture this moment. Two people, so young, so vibrant, so upwardly mobile. You know, this reminds me when I was crisscrossing the country in the national tour of Chicago.
Just take the picture!
Mrs. Thorne, what are you doing here?
I'm a friend of the bride's family. What are you doing here?
I know the groom. I hit on him once. He turned me down, but he's a wonderful dentist.
Don't say a word about the dress.
Don't worry, there are none.
With my luck, I'll get stuck walking down the aisle next to the guy with the special shoe. Oh, God, here comes Myra. Hold me.
Mona. Well, you look exactly the way I thought you'd look in that dress.
Thank you. And to think people back in high school thought you had no taste. Guess you showed them.
I don't think you met my husband, Channing, CEO, PhD, Hummer SUV. Is this your husband?
Actually, I'm her boyfriend.
So we're still having lots and lots of sex.
I told you someone
Shut up.
was still...
Well, we better get in place for the ceremony.
Be back as soon as I can, baby.
Another tongue-filled platonic kiss between friends.
How sweet. Man, that's just me doing my beard thing.
If you say so. Oh, look, we have company.
It just happens when Well, I wouldn't have a plan from my pants if it weren't for you.
Thanks. I get that a lot.
Okay, look. Even if I had some momentary feeling for Mona, it's gone now. So stop hammering me about it. Look, we're happy with the way things are.
Right, okay. But what if you did get together? What if it was everything you've dreamed of? What if you're meant to be with Mona?
Guess I never know.
That's right. Because you're happy with the way things are. Enjoy.
Life without love is all so lonely. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Come on and take it all. Come on and take it because since you can go to cry, and you never wonder what I do. Don't you know I'm sitting around with my head hanging down, and I wonder who.
I think my record company might be interested in you.
3-album deal?
I don't think I can do that.
Well, my mama says I shouldn't talk to strangers with bad offers.
Steenie my behind. I don't care if there is an olive on it. This ain't nothing but cheese whiz on a wheat pan.
Well, my wife says I should make a toast before I get too drunk.
That way all of you will still be speaking to him tomorrow.
I give it 6 months.
Karen and I were best friends for a long time, but we finally realized that we were meant to be more than that. Well, I guess the lesson is, if you're lucky enough to find the right person, don't let them get away.
Well, no, I won't.
For years, people told us we were in love with each other, but we couldn't admit it. I guess we were just too scared to risk our friendship. Unfortunately, it took a string of messed up relationships, and some of you are here today, and you know who you are, for us to finally see the truth. So here is to the love of my life. She was in front of me the whole time.
You're here.
So, how's the charade going?
I am having such a great time pretending to have a great time that I'm actually having a great time. How about you?
Yeah, you know, weddings always make me feel so good about being in love. Yet very disappointed in the state of catering.
You know, Mona, I've been talking to several of the guests, and they've never heard you mention a boyfriend.
Well,
In fact, word around the carving station is that you and your hot sex guy are just buddies. Mona, Alona.
You're way off base, sister. I work with these lovebirds, and their relationship's the talk of the office. Even Mona doesn't know how much Spencer loves her.
Oh, well, I guess I was wrong.
Not just about that. Judging from your hairstyle, nail color, and blush.
Thanks for making me and Spencer sound so hot. Even I almost believed it.
Yeah, nice job, Adam.
Well, I'm always willing to square off with a bitchy female. Makes me feel alive.
I love the pageantry of weddings, the grandeur, the gifts you can exchange for better gifts.
Yeah, I like that too. Although, I think our wedding should be more intimate.
Our wedding? Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't ya?
Not really. I mean, it's only 2 years away.
2 years? Okay, no more champagne for you.
Well, I think the timeline's right.
So, you've got it all planned out?
Pretty much. Anything that's important requires forethought.
Well, I would think anything this important would require me.
In a way, it does.
In a way? Neil, this has got to be the most unromantic moment of my life.
Maybe we should give them some privacy.
No way, this is just getting good.
Well, tell me how it ends. Because I'm not an item on anyone's to-do list.
Trust me, buddy. You just dodged the biggest bullet of your life.
Having a good time?
I had more fun coming out to my parents. Talk about your crappy 10th birthday party.
Look, I've been thinking about what you said, and you were right. I realize I've had this thing for Mona since college. Now I need to find out if she feels the same way. Tell me I'm not making a mistake.
You're not. Now go. As long as you're standing here, nobody's gonna ask me to dance.
Hey.
If you're here to humiliate me again, can it wait till I gather a good-sized crowd?
Neil, I'm sorry. But you put me on the spot. Why did you do that?
That wasn't my intention. It's just that planning's what's always worked for me. And so far, everything's been right on track. My career, my personal life.
Your ratio of muscle to body fat?
Exactly. I'm ready to move on to the next phase. I thought you were too.
But Neil, we never even talked about marriage.
Well, let's talk.
Okay. I'm just finishing my first year of law school. And as wonderful as you are, I'm still working on me. Marriage is a decision that I only want to make once. I mean, maybe after a little more life experience, I could be a good wife. But that's a long way off.
I guess we're in really different places.
I guess we are.
So what now?
I don't know. I don't want to hold you back. Maybe we need to take some time apart.
Are you breaking up with me?
I think I am.
I hate weddings.
Spencer, Mona was telling me how the two of you met snorkeling in Costa Rica.
Oh, yes. It was very wet.
Where did you and Channing meet?
No, it's a long story.
No, it's not. We met at Home Depot. She helped me pick out a toilet seat.
What a wonderful story.
Yeah, well, it doesn't compare to you and Spencer making love in the rainforest.
Oh, my man is so romantic.
Myra doesn't like to kiss like that.
I have sensitive teeth. We discussed this in counseling.
I'm going to get a drink. I don't care what that shrink said.
Have you two been in therapy long?
Look, Mona, I'm ashamed to say that everything I've told you about my perfect life is a big lie. I guess I've just been holding on to our stupid high school rivalry.
Really? I don't remember us being rivals.
Oh, come on. Flag girls, class election, slap fight on the ferry to Alcatraz.
Oh, yeah, it's coming back to me.
Well, the truth is, it's nice to see you in love. I'm really happy for you.
Thanks, Myra.
Take care, Mona.
Did you hear that? I won!
Mona, there's something I gotta tell you.
No, Spencer, I know exactly what you're gonna say. And you know, I can't thank you enough for helping me with Myra, but I'm feeling a little guilty. I mean, you must have been uncomfortable with all the hugging and kissing stuff.
Actually,
No, it was icky for me too. I mean, it's one thing for you to be my date for a party or a concert, but what I asked you to do today went too far. And I know I don't tell you this much, but nothing is more important than our friendship. And I would never do anything to jeopardize that.
Right. Well, I'm glad we cleared the air.
Oh, you're the best.
This is so humiliating. Fighting over a bunch of flowers.
Yeah, like it means you're gonna find someone.
Look at all these desperate vultures angling for position. Things always bring out the worst in people.
Okay, ladies, here it comes.
Out of my way, that sucker is mine.
Okay, people. I need some gift ideas for Mother's Day, and I need them now.
You need gift ideas?
Do you know how hard it is to shop for a woman who has her own parking space at Neiman's? Spencer, what are you getting your mom?
The same thing I gotten her every year since I was a kid. A big box of chocolates. Hey, nothing says thanks for popping me out of the chute like 5 pounds of sugar and fat.
You get her the same thing every year? That is so cute.
I get my mom the same thing every year, too. 48 hours of my time.
That's just cheap.
No, see, my mom thinks that Mother's Day should be celebrated for as long as she was in labor. So we hang out here all weekend, give each other facials, watch the Law and Order marathon. My mama love her some Esopate Murkison.
Oh, that does sound like fun. Wish we did things like that, but my mom's not exactly the hangout type.
Well, maybe you should try your own mother-daughter weekend. But remember, just because she gave birth to you doesn't mean you have to clip her toenails.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hey, Mom, I want to talk to you about Mother's Day.
Oh, goody. Is my gift bigger than a bread box or bigger than the teardrop diamond pendant in this month's Tiffany catalog, page 12?
Actually, I was thinking this year we could skip the gift and spend the weekend here together, just us girls. We could play Scrabble, do each other's hair. You could even leave yours here the night before so I could get a head start.
If you're that determined to be bored stiff, why don't we invite your great Aunt Helen to join us? She has so many uplifting tales to tell about how she was the first black meter maid in Carson City, Nevada.
Well, don't you want to spend quality time together like Mona and Phyllis?
Dear, their idea of quality is watching Hollywood squares in 100% cotton underwear and fighting over a can of Pringles.
Well, we don't have to do that. I just think it would be really nice to explore our relationship.
Tell you what, leave the weekend to me, and we'll do everything Mona and that woman do. Minus the saturated fat and drawstring pants.
Goodbye, Mother.
Bye, baby. Phyllis, what is that monstrosity? And I don't mean that riot of polyester and lint you call an outfit.
It's a cuckoo clock. I got it from Mona at a garage sale.
In other words, junk.
You found a home, why shouldn't it?
So basically, trash is the best you can do for your daughter. I just gave Dee Dee a state-of-the-art pager / digital camera / doesn't this make your gift look pathetic / why do you even bother getting up in the morning ?
Somebody's been in the Pringles.
I just took out the broken ones.
Don't lie to me with mesquite barbecue on your breath.
Hey!
I need to borrow your suitcase. I'm flying to New York tonight, and I really don't want to pack my drawers in a grocery bag.
What happened to the suitcase I gave you for Christmas?
It wasn't really me, but the DVD player I exchanged it for was.
So what are you going to New York for, baby?
You guys inspired me, so I'm surprising my mom by delivering her chocolates in person. That way, her treat will be twice as sweet.
Spencer Williams, you are the most thoughtful young man. Why you and Mona can't get it together, I will
Ma
never...
heel! Right, here you go. Have a nice trip. Now go before she starts talking about how pretty our babies will be.
I'll work on her.
Hey, Dee-Dee's.
Hey. Oh, Puddin' Pop, we have a favor to ask you.
Sorry, we don't have any virgin blood. You'll just have to age like the rest of us.
Mona, would you mind keeping an eye on my apartment? Mom and I are going out of town for the weekend.
Yes, we're up to Spa de Soleil for a mother-daughter bonding session and deep tissue massages. For those of you who've forgotten, that's when someone touches your body.
How would you like a deep tissue massage with the heel of my shoe?
Here's where we're staying. And if you start saving now, maybe you can go one day. Really. I mean, one day.
Mother! See you Monday.
Bye.
Did you see that? Woman trying to rub her ritzy vacation in my face. You know, it doesn't matter how much you pay. You can knock loofah off ugly.
Wow, they have have 2 people massage you at the same time. 3 if you're really tense. Wow, I bet that feels good. But I'd rather spend the weekend here with you, not there, with strange people touching me. Ooh. So, I'll just go heat up the hot comb.
What a waste of money. If I wanted a seaweed wrap, I'd just go to the beach and roll around naked in the sand.
I love the smell of apricot lotion in the early evening. Smells like money.
Somebody's getting their party on.
They need to turn their party off.
Yoo-hoo, neighbor. Could you keep it down a bit? Hello? Silence is golden, especially at $500 a night. Hey, you! Where the hell do you think you are? Sears? What kind of hood rat are you?
Oh. Hello. How you like me now?
That was really them? There's not enough wine in Sonoma to get me through this weekend. What are you doing here?
Somebody dropped off a brochure and it looked like fun. Besides, my visa can buy as much pampering crap as yours.
I can't believe they put us right next to each other.
Yeah, we can leave the door open and make it one big suite.
Didi, can I talk to you? Hey, we can raid your minibar.
Oh, that'll work, please.
I will not be over there.
No.
See you later.
Yeah, good night.
Oh, I feel just like Oprah. All I need is $1 billion and Maya Angelou's blessing.
Didi, why aren't you and your mom doing any treatments together?
She really likes her private sessions, and the oxygen tanks are only made for one person. I guess we could both squeeze in, but this weekend's about celebrating my leaving the womb, not trying to jam myself back up in there.
Well, pull up a spa jockey and relax.
You won't regret it. I never knew my toes could make me so happy. Oh, except for that one night with Malcolm Hastings. That man gave me multiple footgasms.
Oh, yeah. He's a toe sucker you used to call Malcolm Sex. Saxophone player, right?
Mm-hmm, and he could kiss.
You know, playing saxophone must be like doing push-ups with your lips or something. Just...
I just love your relationship. The last time my mother and I talked about sex, I asked her what a period was.
Well, you can talk to me about anything.
I couldn't do that. You're somebody's mother.
Oh, please. We are all women here.
Well, Neil and I are having a little problem.
And? Oh, come on. If I can handle Mona's Simon Cowell fantasy, I can handle anything. Hit me.
We only have sex when I initiate it. I mean, it's still 5 or 6 times a week, but sometimes a girl likes to be asked.
Well, that is a simple case of supply and demand.
I don't get it.
You are supplying too much. Cut the supply, trust me.
The demand will follow.
Ma, how come you never gave me that advice?
You need a steady man first. Otherwise, it's like giving a broke person tips on the stock market.
Thanks for letting me hang out. That pedicure was awesome.
I know. I think my feet need a cigarette. See ya.
Bye.
Didi, Mother's got 5 words of wisdom for you. Always pick the German masseuse. They hate Americans and they take it out on your calves.
Well, I'm glad you and your calves had a good time.
Something wrong, Sugar Plum?
We haven't done a single thing together since we checked in.
Fine. What do you want to do?
How about a little girl talk?
Okay, that'll be nice. So, girl, talk.
Okay, well, Neil, you remember him? Well, he never initiates sex.
You know they have the most delicious lobster bisque at the spa. They use baby lobster so there's not a trace of fat.
I I'm trying to have a conversation here.
No, you're trying to shock me.
Because I want to talk about sex? Does my talking about sex bother you? You realize I'm going to keep saying the word sex until you answer me. So, sex. Won't sex stop talking about sex, sex, sex?
What has gotten into you? It's that bohemian half-sister of yours again.
Actually, I've been talking to Phyllis, and she gave me some great advice.
Phyllis! I am the mother who could pass for your older sister. You're supposed to ask for advice?
But you never want to talk about what I want to talk about. I wish you were more like Phyllis.
There's never a tape recorder when you need one.
I better go do my big sister thing. You! How dare you stick a big snout where it's not welcome? And who the hell unlocked that door?
What are you talking about?
I will not allow you to steal my daughter. I mean, who are you to give my Dee Dee advice?
Oh, please. The only reason you and Dee Dee are having problems is because you don't listen to her.
How would you know?
Because your daughter talks to me. You know, you need to do less shopping and more communicating. I mean, giving gifts is not the same thing as giving love.
Well, giving advice that no one wants is the same as giving nothing.
It's just that seeing your relationship with your mother up close made me realize that there is something missing from mine.
Dee Dee, every mother is flawed. I mean, Phyllis, the woman who looks so perfect to you now, she logs on to singles chat rooms pretending to be me. You want that?
I want my mom to be more like a friend.
Well, it's taken years for me and my mom to get to where we are. I mean, she still tries to read my diary. Only now she respects my privacy enough to wait until I'm not home.
Who's kidding who? My mother and I are never going to be close.
Oh, you might. You should start by finding the good in what you have and then build from there.
I guess.
Ladies, would you like to take a look at our wine list?
Oh, they're all grapes. Just bring me half a carafe and a straw.
Hold up. We'll take a bottle of your Chateau Latour 1990.
Excellent choice.
Hold up. I don't know if I want that.
Trust me. The aroma is rich and penetrating without being too profound.
Uh-huh. And how do you know this?
A little something I picked up when my mom took me to the French wine country.
But will it get me drunk?
Without the hangover.
You sure?
Have you seen my mother drunk?
Yeah.
Have you seen my mother hungover?
Bring me the Chateau Le Blah Blah. Good morning, honey.
I know it's evening, but work with me.
Here we go again. Good morning, honey. You're the one who knew me well. Might as well get used to you hanging around. Good morning, honey. Sit down.
You are drunk.
Wait. There's something I want you to know. I want the record to reflect I spoil my daughter because she deserves the best. But I realize tonight why I always tell you you're nothing.
Because you're afraid you'll never be as close to Dee Dee as I am to Mona.
No, because I'm afraid I will never be as close to Dee Dee as you are to Mona.
If I'm gonna listen to this, I need a little liquid hearing aid. Oh, bartender,
I ordered a mojito. Is that a mojito?
let me taste. Yup. Mojito.
Can I tell you a secret?
That's not your real hair.
Of course it is. I paid full price for an Asian silky. But that's not my secret. This is my secret. Once, right after we were married, Charles called out your name in bed.
Can I tell you a secret?
What?
That's damn humiliating.
Oh, you should have seen him try to get out of that one.
He got you a single red rose.
How'd you know that?
Please, the man has had the same move since puberty.
How do you know when a marriage is over?
You are asking the wrong person. You had been married for years. You already had Dee Dee. I was still waiting for him to come home to me. How deluded was I?
Well, be so hard on yourself. Relationships are tough. No matter how much we do, it's never enough. Wanna know something else?
What?
Never enough.
Now, can I tell you a secret?
What?
The only reason I came to this spa was so I could show you I could give my daughter all the incredible things you give yours.
Oh, you can't. That is so sweet you tried.
Oh, listen.
It's raining, it's pouring. My love life is boring me too. After all these years,
No sunshine, no moonlight, no stardust, no sign of romance. We don't stand a chance.
I've always dreamt that I would find the perfect lover.
But he turned out to be like every other man I love. Raining, raining, pouring, pouring. There's nothing left for us here. And we won't waste another
If you had enough, don't put up with this. Don't try to away.
Oh my God. Get your bill, get your check, pay your bill. You can do it.
We gotta get them out of here.
And admit we know them? It's bad enough we're the only black people staying here.
Shout it out.
Enough is enough.
Is enough.
No. Enough is enough. Is enough. I can't go.
Come on, Mom. It's time to go.
I'm coming. I didn't move an inch, did I?
Lolo!
Oh my God, there are two of them.
But you don't seem hungover.
Honeysuckle, it takes more than a half a dozen mojitos to knock this gal off her stilettos. Guess what? Time went on, did we?
Mom?
Yes.
What are these dollar bills in the room?
Tips. My version of Jenny from the Block broke down the house. Didn't it feel?
You know all those mean things I said to you in the past? Meant every one of them.
Just for fun, I'm gonna buy a really greasy breakfast and take the curviest road home I can find.
We should get going, too.
Actually, little D, I thought we could have that chat about Neil now.
Really?
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. How when the two of you act as man and woman.
Mom, it's okay.
I'm trying to bond.
And it's obvious you're uncomfortable. We don't have to force it.
Oh, thank God.
Look, you don't have to try to be something you're not.
But I want to be the mother you want me to be.
Well, maybe it's time I start appreciating the mother I've got. The one who exposed me to fine art, fine wine, gave me an incredible sense of style.
Well, I can't take all the credit for that. Okay, I can.
I mean, who needs a girlfriend mother when you can have a fabulous mother?
And I have a fabulous daughter.
Happy Mother's Day.
No.
I love you.
I love you. So what do you say we get a farewell facial together?
I'd like that. And while they're exfoliating us, I'll tell you how I lost my virginity. And then you can tell me.
Can we stop at the bar on the way to the spa? Just one mojito.
Yeah.
To my little sister, who successfully made it through her first year of law school.
Of course, there were a few casualties along the way, the split ends, the canceled brow appointments.
The mysterious patch of dry skin on her forearm.
But she charged ahead in spite of it all. Here's to beauty under pressure.
To beauty.
So, Dee Dee, what are you gonna do now that your first year is over?
Well, my summer clerkship doesn't start for a few weeks, so I'm throwing a little party tomorrow night to celebrate. Of course, you're invited, and tell Spencer too.
Well, we'll try to make it, but we've been working crazy overtime trying to make a deal with this hot singer, Patina. Maverick wants her so bad, they flew her to Paris. But since all we can afford is a town car to Oakland, we're just gonna kiss her ass till she signs with us.
Hello, girls. Sorry I'm late.
We were just toasting Dee Dee. We polished off the Cristal, but Mona was kind enough to bring a fruity assortment of sparkling wine coolers.
Ah, the twist-off cap. How handy. I guess I'll go next. To my baby girl. I'm sorry. Hello? Hey, Earl, hold on a sec. Listen, it's a conference call with the mayor and a planning commission. I didn't think it would be for another half an hour.
It's okay, Dad. Take your call.
I'm sorry. I really am proud. I love you. Not you, Earl.
Well, since your father dropped the ball, what I think he was about to say was, here's to a beautiful, dynamic, intelligent woman whose accomplishments have made this day possible. To me.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hey, yo. I told you the party would still be jumping. Come on, Mona.
We just went to 7 clubs with Bettina. My feet hurt, my ears hurt. I got nothing left.
Well, I'm young and sexy. I still got a little oomph left in me.
Good for you. I'm going to bed. Could you ask Dee Dee to keep it down a little? Oh, good. Looks like this party's about to be finito bonito.
Looking for apartment 4A.
I bet you are, right up there on the left.
Thank you.
You know, the city's getting mighty loose with the dress code. What kind of cop is he?
The kind who carries ready whip in a holster.
I'm here to frisk a naughty first year.
Delilah, what the hell are you doing here?
That's no way to greet someone.
It is at 5 in the morning.
Well, you can't make frozen daiquiris without ice. You got any?
Ice? It's 5 o'clock in the friggin' morning.
Is that a no? Oh, hey, Mona, where have you been? The party's still banging.
Dee Dee, just because school's out for you doesn't mean life's over for other people.
I'm sorry, Mona, but anyone who has a life is at my party. But I promise things will be winding down after the male entertainment is done.
No, Officer Sweet Cheeks hasn't left yet?
No, we're taking turns playing with his
You know,
knife.
I really don't want the details.
He was having so much fun, he called his friends. We had a cowboy, a fireman, and I got to unmask Zorro with my teeth.
Ooh, back in detail land. Good night, good morning, whatever.
Whoa. I never really got an answer on that ice.
Okay, baby, comfort is on the way, fresh out of the microwave. Now I want you to relax and think soothing, calm thoughts. I can't believe Dee Dee kept you up all night. You know what that is? I'll tell you what that is. That is just inconsiderate and selfish. That's what that is.
Ma, having the calm, soothing thoughts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just know how hard you've been working.
I just need a nap before I go see Bettina perform tonight.
Hey, want to try a little positive visualization?
Oh, yes, and don't forget to do the voice.
Okay, okay. Now, breathe deep and imagine yourself surrounded by crystal blue waters on a quiet beach with a muscular spritz boy misting your sun-kissed skin.
Oh, I can see the white sand. I can feel the cool breeze. I can hear the damn! I was just about to give the spritz boy maroon kick.
Oh, hey, Mona. Hey,
Where
Phyllis.
was all that noise coming from?
I'm having a new jacuzzi installed.
And whose fool idea was that?
Okay, to the left a little. Careful of the walls now. Yeah, keep it coming, keep it coming. I don't want to see anything has to be repaired with a bucket of spackle and a putty knife. Too late. Phyllis is here. Come to see what pricey porcelain looks like?
I've already seen your teeth. We came here to see what all the racket is about.
And Dee Dee, you put in a new jacuzzi when you moved in.
True, but Mom is giving me the updated model, the Extra Spa 4000. A little gift for doing so well my first year.
She has to bathe, doesn't she?
And now I'll be bathing with 8 super jets located in their focal muscle groups. Yay for me!
But why do you have to do this now?
Well, I thought I'd get it done while the other people in the building were at work. What are you doing home?
Trying to take back a few hours of sleep that you stole from me last night.
In Dee Dee's defense, Sugar Cube, she couldn't have known that you were going to play hooky from work today.
Well, in Mona's defense, Horsefoot, Dee Dee could have at least given her sister a heads up about all this construction.
Okay, look. There's really no need to fuss. It'll only take a few hours to install, and it won't be that loud.
Hey, Mona, I got the stuff we needed. What's that humming sound? Oh, do you need some alone time?
No, idiot. That's Dee Dee's jacuzzi. Yet another way she's keeping me from getting any sleep.
Well, you can't go out with those raccoon eyes. Why don't you sleep while I start looking through these contracts? Here, maybe these earplugs will help.
Why do you have earplugs with you?
You know those awful bands we listen to before Bettina goes on? I don't.
What the hell? My God, there's water dripping from my ceiling.
That's more than a drip. Maybe there's a leak in the roof.
No, the roof isn't above me. It's Dee Dee and her damn tub.
You actually think she's in the tub? Because you know the two of us can jump in with it and work this out. Or I could just stay here and look for a bucket.
This had better be good. I was taking a bath, and I was just about to power up the wave machine.
Well, kiss your waves bye-bye because they're leaking into my apartment.
Mona, I'm sure that the water isn't coming from my jacuzzi. It was just installed. But you might want to talk to someone about that leak.
I am.
Wow, you seem tense. Maybe you need a nice long soak in the Extra Spa 4000. I'll be done in an hour.
I can't believe that water is leaking into my apartment and you don't even care. I guess some things never change.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I thought you'd grown up, but you're just as self-centered as ever.
Excuse me?
Dee Dee, I have been very patient with you, but I am tired of paying the price. Every time my baby sister, emphasis on baby, decides to throw some wild party or get some supersized water-guzzling tub.
First of all, it's a spa, not a tub. And second of all, I am sick of your bitching. I have done nothing for the past year but try to get close to you, and all you do is find fault with everything I do. Why do I even put up with you?
Put up with me? But for the fact that God made us sisters, I wouldn't even be your friend.
Well, I wouldn't be your friend either.
Well, I said it first.
Well, I meant it more.
Mona, water's shooting from everywhere. What? You might want to get downstairs before your TV starts floating down the hallway.
I'm gonna need that towel.
If I weren't naked, I'd sock you in your big head. What are you looking at, Mr. Kim?
Hello, hello. Oh, my. Is that mildew I smell? Or Phyllis's wet hair?
If you don't want me to use that cheap wig as a mop, I suggest you shut your trap.
Ew, did something die in here?
Not yet.
Dee Dee can't be held responsible for a simple plumbing mishap. Right, Charles?
Well,
Oh,
actually...
I think she can. If she'd been happy with her old tub, I wouldn't be using my rug as a slip and slide.
Well, Mona blames me for everything bad in her life.
Look,
Why'd you even
girls...
let her move in this building?
Whose side are you going to take in
And
this?
why don't you ever ask what Mona wants? It's always about Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee. You never ask what she wants.
Hey, I'd like a little peace and quiet, damn it.
Come again.
Dee, you had no business doing construction I knew nothing about. It was obviously done poorly and disruptive to all my tenants.
That's right, done poorly and disruptive, so there.
You all should be ashamed for acting so petty. You're grown women. That said, the jacuzzi's being removed tomorrow, and I don't want to hear another word about it.
Won't hear anything from me.
One day you're gonna have to learn to treat each other with a little bit more respect. Like it or not, we're family.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, I like it less.
Well, if it isn't my towel-snatching, tub-blocking sister.
Since it didn't work out with your spa, I thought I would loan you my Econo version. Now, it works better if you kick your legs and you move your hips in a circle really fast.
If you're here to gloat, just get out and take that oversized pocket rocket with you.
Of course I'm here to gloat. You always get what you want. But every 10 years or so, the gods of sisterhood smile on me. Can you feel them smiling?
I do not always get what I want.
Yes, you do. Do you remember that swing set? The one you wouldn't let anyone else play on? And by anyone, I mean me.
Come on, Dee Dee. When is it gonna be my turn? Never.
Now, Dee Dee, let's share. Get off the swing so your sister can have a turn.
Daddy!
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Mona. You're the older sister. You're gonna have to be more mature about this. If Dee Dee wants to swing, let her swing.
Now push me. Oh, I'll push you.
That was the first time I saw a swing go all the way around.
Thank God those were my baby teeth.
Well, you deserved it. You were a brat then, and you're a brat now. But this time, Dad agrees with me. And I doubt if even one of your tantrums could change that.
I don't have to throw a tantrum, but this isn't over by a long shot. Hello? Hey, Mom. Oh, my God, what hospital?
Well, what's wrong?
Daddy collapsed with chest pains.
What?
Well, they're gonna tell us something. When are they gonna let me see him? Why didn't I bring a quart size?
Okay, here's what I found out from Dr. Evans. Your dad's having an angiogram, and he makes mid-six figures, and he drives a Beamer, 7 Series.
My dad?
No, silly. Dr. Evans. You're not the only one looking for information.
I didn't know you worked here, Delilah.
Actually, I'm volunteering, paying off a little community service, Dad.
Community service? What'd you do?
I was accused of improper acquisition of materials.
You got busted shoplifting?
My way sounds better.
This is all my fault. If I hadn't stressed Daddy out with all my drama, this might not have happened.
Well, as much as I'd love to blame you, I'm the one who called him up at midnight to yell at him for having a second child.
Actually, it was 2 a.m. I answered the phone. Don't blame yourselves. I haven't been very happy with Charles lately. I took every opportunity to tell him so.
I should have just let him call me Chester.
I guess we all played a part.
Not me.
Ma, the last thing you called him was a troll in tweed.
It was a term of endearment.
Look at us talking like he is not gonna make it. He's gonna pull through this just fine. Right?
Hey, got through 23 years with you. I guess he can survive anything.
Doctor said your father had a heart attack. We won't know how serious it is until we get the test results. So you girls can go see him, but remember, he's still sedated. I wish I were.
Wow, he looks so...
Still.
Daddy, can you hear me?
I think the whole floor hurt you. Let's just let him rest.
It's just so hard to see him like this.
I didn't think he'd look so helpless.
He's always so full of energy.
Always bouncing around with a cell phone on his ear.
Or embarrassing us with some homemade disco move.
And then things change. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Kind of makes you put things into perspective.
I know, Mona, I'm sorry for how I've been acting. It's just that sometimes I can get a little wrapped up in myself.
And I'm sorry I said that thing about not wanting you to be my sister or my friend. I'm really glad you're both.
Me too.
Oh, something's wrong. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
What? You're standing on his ivy drop with your big boots.
If you don't tell him, I won't.
Charles looked terrible. The poor man's hair was a woolly mess. Luckily, I had some Vaseline and Coco's grooming brush in my bag.
You want some coffee?
Thank you, Phyllis. Make mine with a half a pack of Equal and a splash of hazelnut cream.
1 black coffee, take it or leave it. Oh, all right. What's on your mind?
Well, if you insist on prying. My relationship with Charles has been a real mess lately. I have packed and unpacked my bags more times than I can count. But a voice inside me always says stay. Just one more day.
My voice said, run, girl, and don't forget that cash in the mattress.
Right. Today has made me realize why I stayed. I love that man. And the thought of losing him is more than I can stand. If he pulls through this...
When he pulls through this.
I'm gonna do a better job of taking care of him.
And he needs you.
I have tried to get him to slow down. Charles is just so stubborn. Seems the coffee is affecting my sinuses.
Yeah. They do make it pretty strong.
Whoa, looky here.
You two aren't drunk again, are you?
No. Phyllis is just offering encouragement. I knew she listened to people for a living, but I didn't think she was actually good at it.
Hope you feel that way when you get my bill.
Maybe this dark cloud has a silver lining. I mean, look at us, getting along. No talk of cheap clothes or bad hair or big feet. Daddy would be so proud.
It's true. Yeah.
Hey, gang.
I have great news. The angioplasty we did on Mr. Thorne was successful.
Oh, thank God.
The arterial blockage was minor, so I'm going to refer you to a specialist for follow-up. So with the proper diet and rest, he should recover fully.
Thank you, Dr. Evans. Best news we've heard all day.
But I have even better news. We found the missing forceps.
Is that supposed to be amusing?
Well, I just thought you would appreciate a little humor. I mean, after all, laughter is the best medicine.
Did they teach you that in medical school in the Bahamas?
Okay, another misdiagnosis. By the way, Mr. Thorne's awake now, and he requests to see his favorite girl.
You coming, Ma?
Oh, honey, please. The sight of your father in a loose, thin hospital gown is one I can do without.
Well, it sure is nice to have my whole family here. And you too, Chester.
Thanks, Mr. Thorne.
You gave us all quite a scare, sweetheart.
From now on, our job is to keep the stress out of your life.
Mona and I brought you a fruit basket.
And we brought your favorite robe.
Time for your sponge bath, Mr. Thorne.
And that's from me. I'm a little dirty.